Escape the dungeon!
Hello, everybody. This is Escape the Dungeon, the podcast where we ask you to join us as we explore the world beyond the world's oldest role-playing game. My name is Mike Cripps. I will be your narrator, and I am joined by 4 fantastic players. Zach Brass.
Hello, everybody.
Dom Brass.
Hi, I'm Dom Brass. I'm going to play Fabrice.
Nate Brass.
What's up, Internet? That's me. I play Elias this season.
And Tyler Niddle.
Hello, I play Simo.
Each season, we will be playing a different tabletop role-playing game. This season, we are playing the rustic fantasy RPG Legend in the Mist, published by Son of Oak Game Studio. Guys, I've got something I'm a little curious about this week. I want to get your opinions. Do you guys have in your lives any like mantras, sayings, like things you repeat to yourself, affirmations, anything like that in your life? It's okay if the
Sometimes,
answer's
but then
no,
I have
curious.
ADHD, so then I forget. What's the one I had for a bit?
I got
Oh,
songs stuck in my
shit.
head.
I had one like a year ago, but I stopped saying it, and now I forgot what it was.
I am the blood of the dragon.
Pretty good too.
Nate, what about, like, I know you do live performances. Do you have like a pre-performance ritual that you do to like get yourself like psyched up or anything like
No.
that before you go on stage?
No, I don't. I don't want to talk to people. I get in my head and get really quiet. Sometimes I force myself to talk to people, but I don't like it. And then I step on stage, and then you're on stage and you're doing the thing.
So everybody
Yes,
else in your
fair.
improv group is playing Zip Zap Zop, and you're just in the corner, like
No, I mean, you do the warm up games and stuff.
Sure.
and-
The reason I'm curious and that I'm asking you guys is because I have one now, and I didn't used to. This is new to me, but it's like a revelation I had, I guess I would say. That actually like really made me feel good. It makes me feel good about myself, in a way that like, I was having some self-doubts recently and questioning some things, but then I realized, and let's just frame this as like, if you're ever having a moment where maybe you're feeling like dumb or whatever, maybe you were dumb in that moment. Maybe you could have been smarter. But the thing is that you and I and all of us are literally smarter than billions of people.
That's true, but sometimes that makes me
with
more
a B.
upset, honestly.
Sounds like you need to check your privilege.
It's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, it's pretty scary, actually.
It's like, God, there's that
like-
many people stupider than I am. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Great.
Yeah, that's.
I
scary.
bet
You guys are
everyone
pretty
says
dumb.
that.
Shut the fuck up.
The
So,
really
look,
smart ones
just-
don't need to say it.
But I
just
think
live it.
that's it's really affirming
yeah,
to
brother.
acknowledge. And it works for anything. Like Nate, if you ever bomb during a show, afterwards you can tell like maybe that show went badly. But Nate Brass, you are funnier than billions of people.
Oh, I know.
Zach, maybe you
That's
messed
good.
up a recipe real bad and it didn't come out the way that you wanted it to. But you are still a better cook than billions of people.
Yep. Tracks.
And sure, maybe a billion of those are like babies, then you should be, better than them at everything. But at least like a few million are like capable adults that you are just better than.
Yep.
But there's always gonna be that freakish 8-year-old who's better than you.
Who
at
I
the
will
best
never come
thing
close
you
to.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever happens to that guy?
I'm just picturing like a
They
kid
become
with
a
like a
superstar,
big
dude.
lollipop
They say
giving
that,
like
but like I
a
always see the
sinister
guy, and then I'm
finger
like,
wave.
where'd he go?
Hi, Zach. Ready to lose again?
Well, I did remember a mantra.
Yeah.
One came to mind. And in fact, if you watch the video, there's a chance you'll see the light bulb moment on my face when I remembered it. But
See, when you weren't listening to what we were saying.
no, I was.
Classic Zach.
But it was
Classic
actually something
Zach.
Mike said that reminded me of it. So actually nonsense. Mike said something. I was like, oh shit, that was the
What did
thing.
he say?
Don't worry. I'll cut this out.
Honestly, don't remember
He
that
said it
specific-
moments ago.
Yeah, no, I know. I remember the whole thing he said. I just don't remember what the specific thing that triggered
What was
light
the
bulb
whole
moment was.
thing he said?
Yeah, I've been paying
That
attention
we're better
to
than
what you were
billions
saying,
of
one
people.
my
That
closest
we're
friends.
smarter than
Yeah,
billions of
that's
people.
right.
I
He said-
know that.
What's
I'm
your
the one
thing?
who
What's your
said that
thing?
we're
Say it.
that's
Say it,
scary.
What's the mantra, damn it, before you forget again?
Oh,
It's gone.
yeah. No. Whenever you're gonna do something possibly stupid, you should just ask yourself, what would someone who loves themselves do?
That's dumb.
I like that.
Tom, that's dumb. I could never think that.
Well,
How could my brain process loving itself?
Fuck you. I was just kidding. I just thought it was a funny thing to say. And you made it hurtful.
Made it hurtful and true.
anyway, who wants to play some fantasy games?
I do.
Do we have
I want to play
to?
fantasy, made up belief, and
Actually, before we get into our game, before I read my pre-written thing, there was something like role-playing wise I wanted to talk about. I think I'll just do that now because it's more general than like specific to the actual campaign. How do you guys feel about like mental or emotional status effects in games? I'm talking about how like a couple of times I have given like a frightened status in this campaign. Currently, Elias is hypnotized. I try to be pretty like light-handed with what I want those to mean because I don't want to like force you guys to role play a certain way when things like that happen. But sometimes that means that you don't role play it at all.
Yeah.
well,
I think it
what comes
depends.
to mind is I
Role-playing
feel like I've done
hypnotized?
drugs a couple times in our campaigns and forgot that I was high. So sometimes a reminder is helpful because, yeah, I forget. You know,
Totally. Like
I don't
I'm
mind
not.
you going like, wait, no, you can't do that. You're fucked up or something. That's fine. So
Yeah, and
Is that you forgetting, or is that just really good roleplay?
nah.
because like in the specific situation that Elias is currently in, just for example, being hypnotized too, like Nate, I don't want you to feel like you can't do anything because you're hypnotized by this effect, but like I do want it to impact the things it should impact. Does that make sense?
I feel like I was role-playing hypnotized, but
That,
okay.
I agree.
Come at
Like
me,
I am
though.
not. I am
I
not
do
using
agree.
you right now as
Yeah, I
an
think a
example
better
of
example
not
is when
role
I
playing
forgot
it,
that
but
I
more like
was high.
how I typically approach it, where like I didn't
Mhm.
really tell you what you could or couldn't do because of that. Whereas like to throw Zach under the bus, when I've given him frightened in the past,
there we
he's
go.
not.
Yeah, I
acting-
forget. I kept forgetting. And
No, yeah,
also, you know
yeah.
what? Look,
It's
Ned
not in
doesn't
my
get,
nature
or
to
I'm
feel
sorry,
fear.
what's my character's name again?
Ken, it's literally right
Ken.
next to your name on the screen.
I was
with all of
looking
our
at
faces.
I was loading
Yeah,
the
you could
Foundry.
you could have done it the slower way, which you did.
Yeah, but I was already logging into Foundry, physically clicking on stuff just to do that in advance anyway. I was multitasking.
Fight.
Yeah. Anyway, he doesn't get scared, so it was hard to roleplay.
Oh, it's really confusing.
At least
The
not in such
concept of
minor
fear eludes me.
situations.
And
It's just against his character. You got to be way more serious than that for him to be afraid.
I think
Anyway,
that's like
go on.
semi-valid in a game where I can also override it, to a certain degree. Where like, even if you don't want to role play how frightened I tell you your character is, I still get to put a penalty on your die rolls. So, it
Look,
kind of
and let's just
washes
put it
out
like
in the
this:
end.
unless he's mega super scared, he's not acting any different anyway. He's just gonna keep that shit in because real men don't show how scared they are.
Did anyone
So
else picture
toxic.
Mega super scared as
Yep.
like their 5 deepest darkest fears coming together into one super mega deepest darkest fear with all the powers of all? No, no
And
one
what
thought
would that
Megazord.
what would that look like for you, Dom?
I really don't. I honestly, the concept of it, I really just thought Megazord, and it's
The
like,
right
well, how does that
arm
go with
is
fears?
loneliness.
It's like my nightmares
The
came
chest
together.
is made of spiders.
Yeah, I mean,
Left
that's kinda what I
leg is
imagined.
snakes.
Like,
The
yeah, it's
right
got like
leg
snake
is
arms,
dying alone.
bats.
And
Jesus, dying alone. I don't know what you do with that though.
All with the
Pictured,
head
like-
of your own mother for some reason.
Ew. No. Get that out of
Your
here. I was
own
thinking,
mother,
like,
and she's
fun things,
disappointed.
like bats and spiders. Not
She
like
just used your middle name.
scary. What?
Okay, cool. I think we're pretty much all on the same page here. I really like don't want to ever tell you in like an important moment how to role play. But I do think it's ultimately also better for the game and the story to sometimes lean into these kinds of things. And again, Nate, like, I'm not worried about you in this particular instance. I think we'll navigate this together pretty well. But just generally speaking, let's try and keep those statuses and effects in mind when figuring out what your character would do in a situation, even if that's the exact same thing they'd normally do. With that, I think we can get into our game. Leprechaun Island is a strange place. Having arrived in a refugee flotilla from Griffin Island, the Fellowship of the Traveling Turtle Tavern is in need of passage away from here that can withstand the countless storms of the Skeela Seas. In their search, the Fellowship has found a demanding harbor master, a vicious tusk poacher, and now a mysterious glade. Within, a wishing well, which has tempted Elias into some sort of hypnosis. And a trio of ominous guardians have arrived. A giant, a winged woman, and a golden man have made their presence known, demanding in no uncertain terms that no wishes are made this day. And so, we return to this glade in the forest on Leprechaun Island, this glade that is unseasonably warm in the winter. The snow has melted away to reveal lush green grass in the middle of this clearing, with this wishing well in the middle of it. You guys are around this wishing well, trying to keep Elias from climbing into it. Elias, you have heard this voice coming from the bottom of the well, asking you to climb in, asking you to give it your wish. And there's this like glowing green energy sort of at the bottom of the well. And as you guys are doing this, 3 figures have emerged. A huge giant of a man, a winged woman, and a man whose entire body is made of gold. And they're just all sort of frantically shouting at you as you get closer. You must leave. Don't make a wish. You must leave. Leave. Don't make a wish. How do you guys react to this?
I didn't really interpret them as guardians. I kind of thought they were people who made wishes, and then it ruined them. So I was kind of confused for a second there. But now I
Well, yeah, sure. That's probably what happened. I just
no, that's probably
used
what
the
happened.
word.
No, I'm with you. I just
Let's
yeah,
not think too carefully about the word choice in the thing I spent 2 minutes writing.
No, I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you out. I was just a little confused. I was
Get
like,
his
"Did I miss
ass."
something?
The winged
Sorry.
woman swoops down towards Fabrice before pulling back up. Don't make a wish! Don't make a wish!
Wait, why can't we make wishes?
I mean, it seems like it's a trap, it'd be my guess.
It does seem like it's a trap, but I'm wondering if they could say anything else.
I wished to be big and strong. Now look at me.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
it was-
big and
I
strong.
wished to see the world. I wished for my
And I-
weight in gold.
And I got it.
Okay, your
Well,
one
did
clearly
any of you
sucks, but
get it?
I mean, one of you has wings. What's
Yeah,
You
your
could
one?
see the
I
world.
see
Are
wishes
you
all fulfilled
stuck here? Or is there like a curse with it?
Should we go down the well? I bet there's something down the well.
I've been
Goodness,
down
that's
well
a
before.
great idea.
No,
We
Elias,
should go
it's not a good
down
idea.
into the well to get our
Ugh.
wish.
It's too bad Simo just ran out of rope and never got more forever ago.
Yeah.
Look, it's been a rough couple of days. I don't need any shit from you, okay?
There is time for you to get more rope. It's just you didn't.
I feel gross. I'm all
You chose
slimy.
not to.
I just had a guy try to kill me for my teeth.
What did you do with your free time?
I forget.
You
I think I
worked out.
improved something. Yeah, I
You worked
improved
out
something or
twice.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta stay
I
swole.
worked out really hard.
That's all
The
I
sweat
need,
mixed with
baby.
the ooze, though, pretty nasty.
All right, guys, let's go in the well. Come on, everyone.
No,
after
well,
me.
wait.
No.
Yeah, I don't think we're going in the well. Ken, maybe you should go in the well.
Okay.
I want to go in the well. Come on, guys.
hey,
No,
Come
you're
with
not
me,
gonna go in the
Elias.
well.
Don't
You're
listen
gonna
to the
stay
Hey.
here.
Yeah.
Hey,
They can
flying
watch.
lady, giant man, gold man.
I don't even think Simo would fit in the well.
What's narcissist? Who's the guy with the Midas? Hey, Mr. Midas.
Nailed it.
Are you
Um,
talking to
I
me?
wouldn't know if you nailed it because that's not history from this
Gold,
world. But
I
shut up.
assume.
Shut up.
Yeah,
The
that
gold
makes
guy.
sense.
Yes, King
with,
Midas.
Okay,
of
well, I
Crete.
do want to know, are you guys cursed to be stuck here? Why are you still here?
Yeah, it's weird.
We're here to show what can happen. If you make a wish, you must
Okay, fair enough,
leave. You
Fair
must
enough.
go
narrative.
away.
Okay, okay.
convenient.
Okay.
Far
Don't you get
from
bored?
this
But are you
place.
obligated to be here?
I don't think so.
Or is it by choice?
I think it's more of a narrative decision.
The
Well, I'm
script
trying to,
said so.
look, I at a certain point, you stop pushing in that direction, you find a new direction to push. But like,
Hold on a second. I think you guys are like collectively trying to like figure out what the deal is here, which
is this
is
correct?
very valid because this is weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get in the well.
Elias is
Well,
trying
yeah.
to get in the well. Anyone who is not currently trying to get in the well, just tell
It's
me
just
if
so
you have like
funny.
one tag for your character that you think is relevant to just like figuring out what the deal is here.
Fabrice, you are animated rock people. Surely you have something for this.
Yes, I am an animated golem. What was created person? A mage forged golem, cursed by nature. Also, I have kinship with forlorn creatures and kinship with outcasts specific. And these guys are clearly disgusting outcasts. So, there is that. That's why they haven't returned to society.
I
This
think
lady
that-
looked at her wings and was like, I can never be seen again.
I think that both of those are are incredibly relevant to what is happening, Dom. Give me a roll with +2 from those 2 tags.
Heck yeah.
Fabrice, come check out this well. It's super
Ah, I
cool.
rolled a 10.
A 10. Fantastic. Full success, no consequences. Now, one of the things you can spend power on is like information about this scene, right? To try and
Yes.
figure out, like, it doesn't just have to be on like inflicting harm or whatever. So I'm gonna give you some information based off of Fabrice, your interactions with these weirdos and your observations when you're like, do you have to be here? Are you cursed to be here? The gold man, you see, like, very quickly, like, glances over towards the giant, and the giant just like gives a nod, and it's like a very quick, subtle move, like that the others don't notice in the moment. But then the gold man is like, "We're cursed! We're terribly cursed, and you will be too if you make a wish!" Uh, Something weird is going on here. These people are behaving strangely. I am going to let you know that I have set up a behind the scenes status here for Facade 4. If you can
Ooh.
get that status down to 0, you will know like this challenge of what's going on here will be overcome. So if you want, having noticed this, you can spend your remaining 1 power to reduce that to Facade 3 as you are starting to see through the cracks of
Yeah.
whatever this
will-
interaction is.
I will do that. That is very that's very fascinating. So you guys are cursed, and that's very genuine.
We are cursed by our wishes, and if you do not leave from your own volition from our warnings, then we have but no choice but to remove you ourselves.
What? What do you mean? Why? You guys just made wishes.
The winged woman swoops down. Every wish the well grants spreads more chaos in this forest. We cannot allow it to continue. Leave
Okay,
now.
guys,
Leave
I
now.
don't know. I'm not a fast
I
talker.
wished for a
can't.
leprechaun.
And as you
Ouch.
say that,
Yeah.
Elias, all 3 like turn to look at you. You've already made a wish?
What?
Tell me, wizard, did you already make a wish?
Yeah, I wish for a leprechaun.
And all 3 put their like hands to their faces in a Home Alone scream. Oh! And there's this big burst of green energy that erupts from the well and starts like swirling around in like a cyclone in this glade.
No, no, you fool. Ah, you've cursed us all with your wish. Now you must be destroyed, and
I
your
know.
wish will die with you. Rah! And
Let's go in the well.
Stop.
I'm
Before
so
we move on
confused.
too far, I would just like to say, in my head, during Simo's interaction with them, it was just like every time you would see Simo talking, you would just see like in the background Elias, but like a simplified animation, little like chibi Elias trying to get in the well, and then just Simo pulling him back like a little kid, like crawling where he's not supposed to go.
Yeah.
So these 3 figures are descending on the group of you as this magic is like erupting from the well, swirling all around. Elias, let's stick with you. What are you gonna try and do as this is happening?
I want to reach out and touch the green mist. I want to understand it.
Yeah, I will just say like you just do like a quick little touch and there's just like a spark. This is powerful. This is unstable. And I'm just going to give you that for free.
What happens if I throw a rock in it?
You pick up a rock and you toss it into the well, erupting this green magic. Give me a roll here. Give me an action with some of your tags, and then we'll see what happens, man.
Okay. Witch Apprentice?
Sure.
Nice.
Witch Apprentice, bag of things.
Sure, you pick a rock out from your bag of things.
Just couldn't find any on the ground.
I
Oh,
was
there's some on the
saving this
ground.
rock for something.
This was my favorite rock. Goodbye.
Anything else?
I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. I don't think your hypnotized status is going to interfere with this because you are like interacting with the source of your hypnosis in an engaging way. But I am going to invoke a story tag I've created here for unstable wish magic, which is going to reduce this by 1. So give me a roll with a total +1.
So probably though, like because I'm engaging with my hypnosis, that would actually add to the roll
Nope,
of
give me a roll
+2.
+1.
Yeah, a 7.
Okay, so a 7 is a partial success, a mixed success. What you've got 1 power to spend here. Like, what does this action do that you were trying to get out of it?
I think Elias is gonna like pick out the rock, put like a small amount of like magic energy into it, and then throw it.
Mhm.
And see kind of like how his magic reacts to the magic of this mist.
So what you want to spend your power on, is that more like gathering information here?
Yeah, I think gathering information on like what's happening right now.
Totally. And so you pull a rock out of your bag of things, quickly pour some of your magic into it, toss it in the well. You see it disappear into the green magic erupting out, right? It's just like this speck of darkness that fades and fades and fades into nothingness. And then you feel a rumble at your feet. There's like a very minor earthquake in this glade. And all 3, or not all 3, because one of them is flying, but the giant and the golden man, they like, whoa, as the earthquake rumbles. And then shooting up in a geyser, you see just like baseball-sized rocks just shooting up into the thing, and then joining the swirling cyclone, and then falling from the sky. It is now raining rocks, which is going to be another tag that I am going to create here.
Fabrice, if you jump in, we might be able to get 2 Fabrices. Or maybe even more. You're a magic rock, kinda.
I was just gonna go, my brothers.
But the information I will give you here, Nate, definitely that like what you give to the well is going to have, some impact on what is happening here. But also it does seem like the 3 figures here were like semi-prepared for this. Like they seem to be having sort of knowing reactions to what you are doing. And like with that earthquake, maybe like slightly exaggerated in some way. Like they're whatever is happening with this well, these people are in on it in some way. That seems pretty apparent to you guys at this point. But now it is raining rocks, and these figures are still like diving towards you, telling you that you must be destroyed to stop your wishes from coming true. How about Simo? Simo, I'll put the spotlight on you. Is there anything you want to do in this moment?
I think it's best if I just stop Elias from causing any more trouble. So I'm going to restrain him by hand.
Okay, a
Simo!
little player.
I don't know if this
versus
is the
player
town.
here.
Time.
Oh, this is interesting.
No,
No, it's good.
Me climbing the
yeah,
well.
just gonna
Elias,
put him
I'm
in a
with you. I
full
think we should climb the
Nelson.
well.
Look, you can climb in the well if you want to, but if Elias goes down there, he's going to get more fucked up. Probably. I don't know that, but I'm not risking it.
I could be 6 Eliases. It could be raining me's.
No, Elias,
one of
it's
you
a
is bad enough.
idea. You're made of flesh and bones. If anyone's getting thrown in the well, it's me. And if anyone's venturing in, it's Ken. So we'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
let's throw Fabrice.
No, well, let's wait.
want
We
more
gotta warm up to
Fabrices.
that.
Yeah,
I'm not
army of
super.
Fabrice.
I'm just saying I might be resilient, you know?
Raining Fabrice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
raining Febreze. Hallelujah.
Can you reason with these guys? I think they're scamming us, but I don't have any people skills.
I don't really have any people skills either.
I know,
I
but
have
Elias has
people
all the people skills,
skills.
and he's confused.
I can talk. Let me
No,
in
You
the
know,
well.
no.
Simo,
nope.
you could give impassioned speeches. Impassionedly
Can.
explain to them that they suck, and they need to explain to us what's going on.
Well, they're throwing rocks at us. I think the time now is for battle.
Yeah, throw
For
rocks at 'em.
battle? Okay.
The well.
For
I don't-
battle.
Okay, well, I'm not the battle guy, so you got this, Ken.
Well, then get over here and hold down Elias so he doesn't do anything else stupid.
I'm gonna hold down Elias because I'm made of rocks.
Yes.
Okay, so Simo, are you restraining Elias or not? Like in the moment.
Not anymore, because I guess we got to fight now.
Okay,
He
so
threw
if,
him at
decided to fight.
Fabrice.
if
We
you are
decided to
if you
fight.
are turning, so you push Elias away towards Fabrice. We'll get to that in a second. What action is Simo taking as like these three figures are almost on top of you at this point?
Breezy powers?
Yeah, I know, right? It's
Yeah, I
always
guess.
the move. It's the coolest thing. I get it, dude. When I had magnetic powers, it's all I wanted to do, and it's all I ever
Yeah.
did.
You
I
use the
do want to
sword
use
too.
magic ice powers.
That's true.
All
I
right,
had a lightsaber.
I'm going to use my magic tusks and make like an ice shield as these guys try to bear down on me to protect myself. Because I don't know if I can beat up 3 at once. That's asking a lot.
Well, no. You only have to beat up one. I'll take the other two.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'm going to use my large tag and my magic tusks to make ice boxing gloves.
Sure, this is I think one of Simo's signature moves.
Hell yeah.
As
Take 2 at the magical girl transformation sequence.
Yeah.
No, not quite yet.
give
This
me
is-
a
this is
roll
a
plus
lower
2.
stage. He still has to work on that.
Yeah, this is just a Kaioken.
Well,
That's
I
a
still
super
got to worry
saiyan.
about wounded and oozed.
Neither
So
of
it's a
those are
net-
going to come directly into play in this action.
Oh, okay.
They don't matter to boxing gloves.
It's not as intricate without the intricate
Uh,
dress designs and stuff.
7 to 9. Not terrible. It's a 9.
A 9, great. So mixed success. The question I have for you here is, so you got 2 power to spend. Would you like to use that to like create a tag on yourself for the ice boxing gloves, so like that they are a bonus to you going forward?
Absolutely.
Okay, but there's going to be a consequence here, and I think the consequence is that the winged woman is like really harrying you. She is like swooping down and like battering you with her wings as you are getting the ice boxing gloves going, sort of pushing you away from your allies, so you're sort of now on your own, isolated. And I'm going to create a status on you that is going to be harried too. She is like on top of you. It's going to be harder for you to like get the positioning you want and getting to your friends because of that.
Okay.
10. So as the winged woman starts swooping down towards Simo, the giant and the gold man are coming towards you. What are you gonna do?
So if they're like both jumping in at me, I want to try and do like a dodge where they fucking bang into each other.
Nice. I like
last
it.
second fucking
Perfectly timed dodge roll.
Yes.
Getting a few milliseconds of invincibility frames in your animation.
Get those iframes,
Exactly,
dude.
exactly.
Classic. It's like a classic from a dogfighting scene. Like you see that shit all the time in like a World War II movie or like Star
Mhm.
Wars, where
No, this is true.
two planes go at each other and dodge, and then the plane's chasing them. It's real cool. And you're like, yeah, the pilots are smart. They got those kills without firing a shot.
Have any of you guys seen Top Gun Maverick, by the way?
No.
Yeah, it was
I
fun.
haven't.
It's really
I've heard
good.
good
It's
things.
really fun. I recommend it. It's just Tyler mentioning that made me think of it. The funny thing about Top Gun Maverick is how they go so far out of their way to ever identify who the bad guys are.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, they never once mention like
What, Russia?
no, like they truly do not say where these guys are from, what their ideology is. They are just like the bad guys, and the few times you see them in the movie, just like fully opaque black helmets. You cannot see a single millimeter of skin.
There's
on
no
these
hint
guys.
to what they might be.
Yeah, no, who they might be, what they might stand for, all of it. It's like, don't worry about it.
This
They're
movie
bad
is
guys.
timeless.
So as Ken is trying to execute the perfect Top Gun evasive maneuver, what tags do you have to do this?
Focused under pressure, knows many fighting styles, and seafood specialist.
I'm sorry, what? I know you did not just say seafood specialist.
I said focused under pressure, knows many fighting styles.
Okay, I'll accept those
Okay.
two. Give me a roll +2, but I actually think the raining rocks is going to make this harder for you. Less space to maneuver to do your
Sure.
perfect dodge roll. So I'm going to reduce that by 1. Give me a roll +1.
Absolute nonsense.
That's what rocks will do.
Well, that was a perfect 13.
That was
Double. That was a perfect roll. Crit roll.
Yeah, critical roll. The action unfolds as expected or better, achieving its intended goal or overcoming an obstacle. Fantastic. With that success, Ken, you do have 1 power. Unfortunately, I don't think getting a like critical success gives you anything other than just like auto succeeding. But you know what? I feel like being nice. I'll give you
But it looks
1
cooler.
bonus power. Just to be a good friend. So you can have 2 power to spend on
Aw,
this.
okay. I mean, can I don't know, give them a tag?
Yeah, absolutely. You can give 1 tag to one of them for 2 power. What tag do you think this action might have created?
I don't know, like concussed?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can create either a tag or a level 2 status for that. Which would you prefer?
I guess a status.
There's no wrong answer. Remember
I think the status gives them negative to everything, so
they both
Right.
will.
Both would, but you can have multiple tags on them. The status, it would be you have that status too. And if we put a second status on, that's only a 1. It would only still be the 2.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, you only take the best
Um,
and worst status, and you take every tag that applies.
I guess the tag then. I mean,
Okay. Let's say, do you have a preference if this is the giant or the gold man?
To me, it makes sense more to be the giant
yeah.
because he just
I would
smacked his head
prefer that he
into
was the
solid
gold
gold.
man.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yes.
thinking, right?
Mathematically. It just makes the most sense.
Fantastic. We will give the gold man a concussed tag as he just
No, the
bangs his-
giant.
The
I'm sorry,
giant.
I meant the giant. The giant
what-
gets a
Right, good, good, good.
concussed tag as he bangs his head against the gold man. You roll out of the way, and as you roll out of the way, Ken, you hear the two like muttering something to each other under their breath. You don't make out what it was, but like they're having some weird quiet communication after that. Fabrice, you just got Elias pushed towards you. You know that there is something weird going on with these people. There's all this weird magical crap happening now. Simo and Ken have gone combat mode. What is Fabrice gonna do?
Okay, Elias, look at me.
Yes.
Elias,
Yes.
okay, I have an idea. I'm
We
thinking,
should go in the well.
well, no, wait.
I want to
Here's-
wrestle him into the well.
I want to meet you in the middle. We're going to try to throw the gold guy in the well. That's my
No,
thought
we go in
process.
the well. He can't go in the well.
What?
He's
No,
good.
he could go in the well. It's tests. This
No.
is science.
He's already
Elias,
Look,
This
if
is
a
so
wish
dangerous.
is one gold coin, think of how many wishes he's worth.
Exactly. It's probably
No,
worth
because
wishes.
What if it starts raining gold people? No, we want it raining for
Then we'll
Oh,
be
all.
rich.
no.
We'll just
Yeah,
pay the
that's-
guy with gold
Raining
people with more
rocks.
time to clean it up.
Hallelujah, it's raining rocks. Amen.
No, we don't like the rocks, Elias. I'm just,
That's racist, dude.
you
let's
know
go
I
in the
can't
well.
be racist against rocks, Elias.
Everyone can be racist against rocks. It doesn't matter if you're rocks, you can still be racist against them. That's not how
Okay.
racism works.
No, you're right. I'm sorry, Elias. Look, just I'm
Into
trying to
the
meet you
well?
in the middle here. Okay, I'm not going in. You're not going in. You're the last person that's going in the well. I don't want to go in the well yet. What if I die?
We die together.
That was so sweet from Elias
So I
and
would
Fabrice just
die
like
with
holding
someone in a
hands.
well. I want it to be you, Fabrice.
Elias, and I'm not just saying this because you're my only friend, but I would like it to be you as well. However,
That means a lot. Let's do it.
no, let's not. Let's not. Ken and Simo are depending on us for a paycheck eventually at some
fine.
point.
Look, Simo got mittens. Come on.
No, I'm trying to work with you, the gold guy, right? It's a compromise. We're experimenting together.
I do like experiments, but I want to go in the well. What if we join him?
Well, we could join him afterwards.
But what if we join him now? I think we should go in the well.
Okay, I don't know what to do with him.
Do
You're a
whatever
rock,
you
just sit
want
on
with
his cape.
Fabrice.
Do
The
what you want.
spotlight is
Yeah,
on
if
you.
you want to try and get this guy into the well, do it.
No.
You've seen Ken dodge roll. You see the giant and the gold man bonk heads
It was a cool
together.
dodge roll too. Like you've not seen one better because it was double sixes. You're like, damn, that was fucking spot on.
Okay, I got this.
Did you just do like a split out of nowhere? I didn't know he was that flexible.
Wait, what is the so we're surrounding a well. Is it just like earth ground? It's fine. It's not like
It's like vibrant, lush grass all around.
oh my goodness, fantastic. I would like to take my gremlin turtle, my Grendel, and I would like to use the powers of his lock jaw to grab a hold of the. I'm gonna try. How big is this giant? Could he possibly fit in this well? He couldn't possibly fit in this well.
Yeah,
right?
he's pretty big.
He's pretty big.
Imagine a normal-sized wishing well. You know, that's what we're talking about as far as
Yeah, and
that's
it's like
concerned.
a giant-sized
And-
person.
Yeah, a giant. You know, that's
Yeah,
kind of how I'd
it's-
like you to visualize.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it would fit. I just figured I'd check because it would just mechanically it'd be convenient. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to lockjaw this King Midas's heel, and I am going to call in the power of life magic to summon vines from the earth to hold him in place. So Simo or Ken can knock him into the well perfectly.
I'm sorry. 1 sec before we get to the roll, Dom. It's King Midos, not King Minos. I think, isn't it?
Thank you.
Midas.
No, Midas. Yeah,
Is it
you're
really?
Yeah,
correct.
like the
Midas?
Midas
It's
touch.
Midas.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, like the Midas touch.
yeah, it's Midas.
Trust
No,
the
yeah,
Midas touch.
I thought it was
Not a
my
brand
said
of
Midas.
minus.
tires.
If I said minus, that's not correct.
Lockjaw, life magic. I don't think communing with reptiles or healing is going to come into play here.
See beauty in all things. He sees beauty in vines.
The unstable wish magic is going to have an effect on your own magic, so that's going to be a penalty here.
Okay.
So it sounds like that's going to be a roll +1 for you.
We got an 8.
So I rolled an 8.
Very good. So another mixed success. So you can create a like restrained 1 status on this guy, right? That is how we'll represent vines sort of tangling up on his gold lower half, the turtle holding him down. But as the gold man is being restrained, he's like, "No, someone stop him!" And the concussed giant, sort of wobbly on his feet, quickly barrels towards you, knocking you to the ground, separating you from Elias. So now everyone is kind of on their own here. I'll let you sort of decide who you want to be with as you roll away, but Elias, Fabrice, and Simo are all being kept apart by these 3.
Okay. I guess I'll keep my eye on Elias.
Okay. Ken rolls towards Elias. The giant is dealing with Fabrice. The winged woman is with Simo. The gold man is restrained. Simo, let's go back to you as you are being harried by this winged woman as you've got boxing gloves made of ice.
Is she cute?
No.
Tyler living out his furry fantasies.
I was just gonna say she's got like a walrus face.
No. You know what? No, I can't make her a walrus woman. I can't do it.
A flying walrus? Okay.
Is that what
I
they
believe
call
that when
dwarves
pigs
nowadays?
fly.
Because it's like the opposite of a siren. That's so good. It's like a manatee.
Hey, when you're out at sea for 3 months and a little dehydrated,
Honestly, at
you
this point,
see
I
a
think-
manatee and you're like, those are some
It's a
curves.
manatee with tiny little butterfly wings and lipstick on and a wig.
Siren. Let's go.
But no, to actually answer your question, Simo, as you are now like very close to her and as she's like swooping down, harrying you, I think you notice that she is like quite attractive, actually. She is, she like looks a little maybe like deliberately frazzled in appearance, but like under that, like she's quite an attractive woman.
Hey, how's it going?
Ice boxing gloves being buffeted by this woman's wings, and Simo's like, "Hey,
I could take
Like
it.
to roll to seduce.
Listen, I don't really want to hit you, but I play Pokemon in my time, and ice beats flying, so you might want to rethink this.
Oof, that's true. Simo just with the ice boxing gloves just sitting there, just like Simo, use
Yeah,
ice beam.
I got Ice Punch ready to go. It's gonna knock you right out of the sky.
This is one of the older games. Ice Punch is actually a special attack, and Simo specifically has really good attack, not special attack.
yeah,
So
yeah."
it is super effective, but it doesn't do great damage.
Yeah, Simo has like really good stats, but he's kind of trash in this generation. His
Yeah.
stacks.
The
Why are we playing a newer gen?
The winged woman is like, "Every wish you and your friends make curses us more and more. The only way we can save ourselves and save all of Leprechaun Island is by dealing with you. And she like glances back over towards the other two who like nod quickly.
But how does that work? Like, we're the source of your curse? That doesn't make no sense. We only just got here.
And you gave the well your wish. The wish makes all the preceding wishes worse. It's crystal clear. And she's like continuing to
It's so clear.
continuing to batter you with her wings.
All right, you're making me do this.
Well, Tyler, if you want to try and get something specific out of her through diplomacy, we can roll for it.
All right.
Remember, there's
I
that
want her to-
facade status that if you can figure out how to reduce, well,
Yeah, that'd probably be a lot easier than us fighting them, but I'm down with us
Yeah.
fighting them.
No, yeah, I mean, like, you know, I'm trying to appease all sides here.
I'm just trying to get in a well, man.
No, I
Don't
know.
worry,
I
don't
know,
worry.
Which is why I'm trying
We're
to get
going.
the gold guy into the well. I'm like, hey, it's meet in the middle.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, I want to talk to them, but like, let's throw him in the well instead.
All right, I want to use my impassioned speech.
sure. I think that makes sense.
And could resist selling out work if it's seen through bullshit.
You know what? Because I think you haven't used that tag at all in the game so far.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. I'm sold on that. So that will bring you up to 2. Let me just take a look. I'm so tempted to invoke your unclean weakness. I don't think I'm going to. Give
I'm
me
already oozed.
give me a roll plus 2 to see what you can get out of this lady.
What can you get out of this lady?
That's a 10.
God, you guys are rolling like consistently so good.
Oh no.
Foundry likes us, dude.
Dude, we're good players, man.
You're welcome.
So before, as you make your speech and you're having this conversation saying you don't want to hurt the winged woman, what specifically do you want to get out of this? What effect do you want to have on this scene?
Ultimately, I want to lower the facade.
Okay. I think that works here. And I think like as you were having this conversation with them, or with the winged woman, and you're like hearing her responses and you see her looking back over towards the others, you're picking up on like a rehearsed quality of all of this, as if they are involved in some sort of performance here. And their answers are sort of feeling like poorly improvised in a way. I hope I've been doing that clear enough. But things are not adding up. Things are seem almost fabricated. And Simo, as you are looking around at like the raining rocks here, one like almost hits you as you're talking, but you're able to block it with your ice glove just in time, and it like bounces off almost like styrofoam.
What is this, pumice?
You are going to spend both of your 2 power there on reducing the status from Facade 3 to Facade 1. But it doesn't seem like the 3 figures here are any less determined to stop you. With that in mind, let's move the spotlight back to Elias. Elias, do you still want to get in that well?
I do. I do badly. But I have another idea. A stupid one. I think Elias, seeing what happened when he threw the rock in the well, would like to continue experimenting and would like to pour a healing potion down the well.
Cool.
Okay,
Cool.
okay.
Cool. Cool. Good. This is good. Just want to know what happened. I was
Heal
just gonna go climb down there.
Okay, Elias, what tags are you invoking on this action?
Apothecary training,
Sure.
healing herbs,
Mm-hmm.
potions kit.
You got a lot for this.
That's it.
Very good. I'm gonna reduce that by 1 again because of the unstable wish magic tag, just sort of affecting all magic here. But give me a roll +2.
8.
An 8. So that's a mixed success with 2 power. Do you want to spend that on creating another tag for like healing potion rain, or what do you have in
Healing rain.
fantastic. And you know what? I will even say, so as Elias pours the potion into the wishing well, again sort of mixing and disappearing into the green energy erupting out of it. Suddenly mixing with the rocks raining from the sky, drips and dropules of pink liquid start falling like it's raining Pepto-Bismol. And any
Ugh.
indigestion you guys are feeling immediately goes away. Um,
Why is it foamy?
I wish for a healthy life. Poor.
No, Elias, we need that.
No, we. It rains the heels now. It's okay, Ken. The well is magic. Don't you understand? It's the well, Ken.
Elias, we're magic.
Yes, but the well isn't living. But it's magic.
Yeah, but I'm a rock.
Yeah, but you have eyes. Wells don't
Yeah,
have
but they're
eyes,
rocks.
Fabrice.
Yeah,
Wells
but,
don't
like-
have eyes.
Yeah, but it's just okay.
Mm.
Do you think I'm worse than Wells?
You're better. That's why this is so majestic.
I'll say that anybody who currently has a wounded status, which I think is just Simo and Fabrice, can lower that by 1 because of the healing rain.
go.
We'll say that that's the effect here.
You little
Um,
pink spirituals of.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
But there is going to be a consequence here on that mixed
Healing
success,
rain.
which is going to
rain's
be
Well,
actually
yeah,
acid.
obviously all of
I
us
know,
are now
right?
covered in pink shit.
yeah, you are covered in
I'm oozed too.
you are covered in pink shit. But you know what? Fuck it, because you said it. Yeah, you are oozed too, Seymour. That's what you get for interrupting me when I'm trying to give out the actual consequence.
Fair
Come on, that
enough.
was funny.
Am I oozed?
It's funnier if you're oozed.
Exactly.
But no, I think Elias, as you are, there's no upper limit, baby. I've said it before. I can say it again. I can do whatever I want on consequences.
Elias dies.
No, Elias, as you are like continuing to stare down into the well, right? That voice that you heard was like, "Thank you for your offerings, Elias. Thank you for the presents. You should come down here and we can have all your wishes. Oh, it'll be so much fun."
Don't worry, Mr. Well. I'm coming down.
Come
I'll be there.
And a green tendril of magic rises up and sort of loosely forms the shape of a hand reaching out to you,
Reach back.
and it grabs your hand and yanks you down into the well.
Okay.
I am effectively
Yeah.
I'm right there. I'm right next to him. Can I try and grab him?
You can try and grab him. I'm gonna let Ken react to this.
Okay.
What
Okay.
how are you reacting? What are you trying to do? What tags are you using?
All right, I'm gonna try and grab him with survival skills, focused under pressure.
I will accept focused under pressure. I don't think I'm gonna accept survival skills.
I
on this.
would. Okay, I'm just saying. Number one survival skill: don't jump in a well.
which if you were being compelled to jump into a well, sure, I'd accept that. But
Okay, but I have catch. Okay, all right, like fine.
Second
fine.
number one
I
survival
felt that
skill,
was
grab your
that
friends.
was my for sure.
Honestly, it was pretty good, but focus under pressure is just too good for everything. So it just makes every other point hard to unlock.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of want to try and catch him with my sword because it's longer.
I'll allow
like
that, but then
stabbing
you
the
have to
cape into
deal
the
with
thing, right?
sword-based consequences on a mixed success or failure.
All right. I'll take it. I'm a. You know how I roll.
Yeah,
I
your
do know how you
consequences harm me. That's how you roll.
Exactly. It's like this
First
might
you break
kill
my
my
sword,
teammate?
now this.
Yeah, we'll go for it.
So that is two
I was
tags.
thinking he was gonna say my chip my sword, but yeah.
That is 2 tags for
Go on.
Ken. Ken, you are still strained 1 from your encounter with Garth. So I'm gonna say that's gonna come into play
Shit, I
here.
forgot about that.
But you know what? I just gave a healing potion rain, so I think
Oh.
that would apply to
Oh.
strained. I gotta be fair here.
I'm feeling wonderful.
So I
Nice
don't.
and limber. Good to catch my old buddy jumping into a well.
So give me a roll +2. I would recommend getting a 10 or higher on this.
Please.
Okay, well, I think I did. Let me just see here. I got a 12, baby.
Let's go.
Very good.
Elias does not start bleeding out.
This isn't how it normally works, but I'm ruling this as if this is a reaction to the consequences I gave Elias. Usually it's like you react against your own consequences, but I think here it makes sense for Ken to
Fair.
react to the consequences. On a mixed success of a reaction roll, you can only spend power to directly reduce the consequences of the effect I gave out, right? But because you got a 10 or higher, you get to actually spend your power on any effect that you would like to create, as long as 1 power goes towards the consequences. Does that make sense?
Yes. Can I don't know if there's any way that I can reduce his hypnotized tag.
Additionally, because you rolled a 10 or higher, you actually get to spend your power +1 on this reaction. So you effectively have 3
Ooh.
power to use in this moment. And that is specific to like the reaction rules.
Gotcha.
The specific consequences I'm giving Elias here are I am going to actually increase his hypnotized status from 2 up to 3, but I'm also pulling him into the well. If you want to spend all 3 of the power to deal with that, it would be 1 power to the hypnotized status, 2 power for the being pulled into the well.
Or you could just make me unhypnotized and I'll be in a well.
Yeah. No, I could do that, but like it doesn't make narrative sense at
So
all
I
for
was
me
like, why am
catching
I here?
for me having such a successful catch.
Maybe
I mean, I
you
think
swung
that
your sword
sort of
at me.
makes sense. It's like you just the in that moment, like the physical jolt of it snaps him out of the hypnosis, right?
Okay, fair. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm
I mean,
into it.
I'm
say
fine
go
with
for it.
I like
whatever you
that.
wanna
That sounds
do.
fun.
No, I think we're clearly
I want the
him-
hypnosis gone.
Yeah, get rid of the hypnosis. The hypnosis has been frustrating.
It's been fun, but it's
It's
lived
been
its
fun.
life.
We
We're done with it
needed
now.
Elias for this.
It's like a
quest.
real hypnotism show. Like after a certain point, you're like, we gotta move on from
It's
Okay,
fun,
this.
but
okay,
I
I
don't
get
want
it.
to be friends with that guy.
Yeah, right.
Just he's so proactive, and we need him
He's
to be
great for an
focused on
hour
things
show.
that aren't wells. You know.
So I think what happens
yeah.
here, Ken, is you draw the sword, right? You sort of stab it down into the well as Elias is tumbling down, trying to like catch him by his cloak or whatever, right? I think that doesn't
Yeah.
quite work. You nick him ever so slightly, like on the face with the tip of the blade, like right on the cheek. And that little prick of pain, Elias, totally snaps you out of your confusion, out of your hypnosis, as the green energy hand then pulls you into the well. And the three of you watch
Well.
Elias disappear.
You got a bee pose into a well. I hate this island.
All right, I'm coming. I'm coming. You guys got the gold guy and the flying guy and the giant, right?
And those are the last words you ever hear Elias say. Let's go back over to Fabrice. Fabrice, you see Elias disappear down the well. Goldman is restrained. What are you doing? What's the plan here?
My friend just died! Mr. Midas! My friend just died! Look at me! What is this well? What is going on? You have to tell me. I am a victim of trauma. Help me. My friend just fell into a well. This is a bad situation. How do I fix? Talk to me. I want to try to convince him to stop lying.
All right. Give me your tags here.
Well, he is a rock person. I am a rock person. We are mage forged golems of sorts. He's pretending, but I see beauty in all things, even his disgusting fucking stone gold crazy person face. I find kinship in outcasts, even a bunch of homeless guys who are trying to stop you from getting into a well. And that
Did I not mention he was a reptile this entire time? Yeah, he's a lizard man. My bad. I thought
he's a lizard. I thought I mentioned that. Yeah, that's it. That's everything.
Did I not tell you this is a giant toad man? Well, actually, that's not a reptile.
Okay, well, yeah, that's not a reptile. That'd be ridiculous.
So, 3
So
tags
I wouldn't even
there.
take the bonus point.
Go ahead and give me a roll +3.
That's a 10. Dude,
A
we're
10.
so good at this game.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna start giving out so many more negative tags and statuses on the
I know,
next
it's just
island.
it'll never be even. Yeah, you just gotta either. It's just gonna be we're gonna kill one session, and then the next time just have to try to murder us, and just accept that that's how it's gonna be. Take no mercy.
What effect? You've got 3 power to spend here.
Oh yes. I want to attack this facade nonsense.
Yeah.
Oh, how can I get rid of that entirely?
Yeah, that is down to 1, so you can reduce that to 0 here. Which will effectively overcome this challenge. Dom, just give me a little bit more here of either this speech that you gave the gold man. How do you think in giving this you might fully pierce the facade? Like what connection do you have, or breakthrough do you make, do you think?
I think
Goldman pauses and goes, "You are the victim." Puts his hand on your shoulder.
You see a single golden tear roll
you're
down.
narrating right now, right? Yeah, I mean, if he has a breakthrough and feels for me, that would be ideal. That's what I'm going for.
Fantastic.
But more realistically, yeah, that works.
You are a victim of trauma.
That's absolutely what I want.
Yeah, the for a second the gold man is just genuinely speechless at what you are saying about the emotion that you are bringing forward here. And
Paid for the first time recently also. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
yeah,
So this is
that's
a lot.
true. You're tapping it. I should have given you a bonus for your wounded
Yeah.
status. um the gold man is speechless, right? Just like stunned as Grendel the little turtle is like gnawing at his leg.
Chick, 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 chick.
And he like raises like an accusatory hand to like point at you, but it's like he's struggling to find the words. And you see the giant like rise up from his, concussion and wobbly, and starts to like lunge towards you, Fabrice. And the gold man like quickly turns to look at him. And the entire time he'd been like speaking like this out of the side of his mouth, right?
Yeah.
He's fully just like, Reggie, stop. And the giant like stops in his approach and like looks extremely confused, and then he like looks back like,
What do you mean, Gold Man? I'm the giant. We have to protect the well from these wishers.
and it's like, it's over, Reggie. I don't want to do this anymore. The script doesn't make sense. These guys are like, what are we even supposed to be doing here? Like, literally, what is our motivation? Cheryl, do you know what our motivation is at this point? Because I'm questioning that. And the winged woman is busy with Simo. It's like, the chaos of the wishes must be that doesn't make any sense, Cheryl. The chaos of the wishes. What are we doing?
I'm just glad somebody said it. Just watching. You're watching improv, and the one person who's just like, "What are they doing?"
And the gold man like sort of kicks shakes the turtle gently off his foot and is like, I'm done. Tell the leprechaun I'm done. We need to go back to page 1 on this, because this doesn't make any sense anymore. Okay, let's call it a day. Regroup for tomorrow's performance, okay? And the gold man fully just like walks out of the clearing.
Huh.
Well, that happened.
Hey, Reggie, could you explain what's going on?
And the giant like looks for a second like he wants to keep up the facade, but he's like, God damn it. Yeah, okay. We're actors. We're an improv troupe, okay? The leprechaun
You
has
guys are
us
pretty strong for an improv troupe. Jesus.
Hold on. And he like
We're a food truck.
and he just
Fair.
like turns back to the woods like, can we like cut this, this is over. And like all of a sudden the rock and health potion rain stops, and the green magic like putters out, and it's now just like a normal glade with a wishing well in the middle. And the winged woman and the giant, like they both begin to like shimmer with energy as they both like transform back into just normal people. Like it's just two like 20 somethings. I know.
Ken looks down the well.
I know, right? What happened to Elias?
Yeah, I'm just extra confused now. They just called away the green smoke. Does that mean Elias is about to pop up?
Well, you look down the well and you still see green energy at the base of it. And you do not see Elias in there. So
Elias, can you hear me?
whatever
Okay.
happened to Elias seems to have been real to some extent.
Okay,
Ah.
Reggie, just help me out here. One, actually, if you're an improv group, I feel like her motivation was fine. I thought, like, as a real motivation, crazy.
Look, I thought so too. I thought I was doing great.
Yeah, I mean,
thought
it
Cheryl.
didn't convince anyone. To be clear, right? It's funny, right? But it
I-
wasn't convincing. You know what I
but
mean?
Look,
I thought
so
they
it
were
depends on
real
what the-
guardians.
I don't know
thank
what
you.
the bit.
Thank you. Like that truly.
Well,
that,
I
like,
thought you
that
were
means a
too,
lot
but I
to
thought
me.
you were bad at. Well, I didn't actually think you were real guardians. Does that make sense? I thought you were doing a
I was confused.
trick. You were doing
Like,
a
why
trick.
they were there.
Clearly.
Well, look, I thought we were doing great. I mean, Cheryl, you were so good. You were so good. I don't know what's going
Okay,
on
well, wait,
with
stop,
with
stop,
Jacob
because this
right
is
now.
not. This is
he's
he was
been-
right. You guys are crazy. This was crazy. What is this? Like, for an improv show, I was rating it differently.
Where's our
Forgive me.
Where's our wizard?
Yeah, our friend fell down a well. We're not happy. This was a bad show.
Do you
right,
guys have
right.
rope?
I'm hearing you, and I get
Okay.
that. You're not from around here. I'm realizing that now.
Okay.
What
That's
gave it away?
that's
I
my
am
bad.
not. No, yeah, that's fine.
Look, when I'm in character as the giant, like that,
No, I
that's what
see
I'm
that.
focusing on, right?
No,
Like,
no, and that's very fun. And that was the part that didn't, like, I wasn't convinced there, right? It was supposed to be funny, okay? Look, none of the improv worked. It was bad improv. I clearly saw that you guys were tricking us the whole time, and my friend fell down a well, and I'm not happy about that part. But ultimately, what I'm trying to understand is whatever you were trying to you were doing a poor facade, but it did obfuscate successfully what the hell was going on. Not the acting part. That part was clear. Why are you protecting the well? Why is my friend getting grabbed into the well? The hypnosis of the leprechaun's got him. I'm assuming you work for the leprechaun. Can you help me out here? Right?
yeah. I mean, long story short is, the leprechaun has us do this, to people who come to the well. It's a whole thing. He thinks it's hilarious. For what it's worth, we get some like of food and drink vouchers for the tavern, which is pretty sick because those are pretty expensive normally, and we get like 70% off by doing this.
Yeah.
But yeah, if
Okay, wait. So is he? Did he make you do this because he's lazy and doesn't want to grant wishes?
no, it's just like he knows people want the wishes out of the wishing well, and he thinks it's like really funny to scare people away from that. But like, I mean, your friend actually.
Does he just grant wishes?
I mean, sometimes I guess.
Did you actually wish to be really strong?
No, dude, I
He
I
wants
wish to
an
be like a
actor.
decent improv comedian.
Yeah, like this is not...
So he doesn't grant wishes.
I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. So that's the kind of quality we can expect then, huh? I better go down and get him. You guys, do you happen to have any rope?
Hey, Reggie? Did you consider like giving yourselves names? Like names would have went a long way, maybe.
I mean, the thing is,
the
like,
giant,
sometimes
the gold man,
sometimes like too much backstory is actually a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. But
Like I can't come out here and be like, I am Gorthalax the giant from.
well, yeah. Why would you say that?
Can I get a suggestion from the audience of an island Gorthalax the giant might be from?
Well, yeah. No, obviously you can't do
Cryptid
that.
Island.
Little
Snake.
St. James.
You can't do a suggestion from the audience. Okay, fine. Let's. You know what?
Basilisk Island.
I clearly
Sure,
we'll ask
Basilisk.
Elias.
Like if I came out and was like, I'm Gorthalax from Basilisk Island, and I have a bad relationship with my dad, and
Wait, sorry. Wait.
Well, that might have
You-
honestly convinced me more.
Were you
know?
actually waiting for a thing from the audience? I thought that was the bit, and then you took Basilisk Island as though we couldn't.
Can we get our friend out of the well?
Sorry.
Look, I'm just trying to answer all of your questions about improv comedy. Okay.
Those are not the
care about
questions I want
comedy.
answered. My friend is in a well. He is not a rock. I don't know how that works.
And with that, I would like to cut back over to Elias. Elias, you come to unaware, confused, as if waking from a restless slumber. And you are in a warm, lush green field, not unlike the glade that you just came from, but there is no well in sight. And as you look around, you realize that the grass is made up of nothing but 4-leaf clovers.
Bonko, where's my lawyer when you need him?
And you hear from behind you, "Oh, you're not gonna
Who's that?
need a lawyer, Elias. We don't let lawyers down here. Where'd the fun of that be?"
That's a reasonable take. Hello? I turn around, is someone there?
And you see a looks like a roughly 12-year-old boy in a just entirely green suit, and he's wearing a top hat that goes 10 feet up into the air. "You worked awfully hard to find me, Elias. You got through those idiots up there and you made it into the well. Good job."
Was it? I feel because you kind of made me really want to go in the well, and you were talking to me and being like, "Come in the well," and then you had guys up there that you wanted to. I'm confused.
You had to prove that you really wanted it, that it was really your greatest wish to get down here and talk to me.
Well, that's sad.
Why?
That's my greatest wish.
I mean, not of all time, but in the moment.
Thank God. Oh, thank goodness. I thought you could read into my heart. No, I was really worried there for a second. Oh. Well, hello, I'm Elias. You are the Leprechaun. Do you have a name, Mr. Leprechaun?
No, I'm just the Leprechaun. It's how we
Okay, cool.
island guardians are. We just are what we are.
That's fair. I just thought, maybe once in a while you guys would be like, actually, I'd like to go by Richard. But fine. That's cool. I'm Elias. You're the Leprechaun. Hey. So crazy things have been happening, right? Do you know about, I don't know, Kraken that eats islands? Destroys islands. It doesn't eat them. It's just a giant man.
And the smile on the Leprechaun fades away as you mention that. Oh, is that why you're here?
Yeah, Griffin Island is no more.
Oh, that's very bad.
Yeah. So we were hoping you could give us some information on that. I'm supposed to be with my friends. Are they allowed here?
Do you wish for them to be here?
Is that my one wish?
I never said you only get one.
Do I?
Elias, as long as you're here with me, and as long as we're friends, whatever you wish, I can make happen.
Don't like the sound of that.
I wish Ken was here.
Aha! I knew I'd make it through. They couldn't stop me forever.
Hey, Ken, what's up? I'm
Elias.
Leprechaun.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Hi, Ken.
That's what we're here for. Hello, Leprechaun. If that is what you want me to call you.
It is.
It is. I just wish for you to be here. I guess we could wish for the others to be here too, and then we'll all be here and we could tell the Leprechaun about how bad things are and ask for help.
No, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I was kind of just testing things. Figured you
Fair
were
enough.
most likely to jump in the well next, so
Obviously, I had to follow you.
So in
I was eyeing up that well ever since we saw it.
in another moment, I'm sure Fabrice and Simo appear in this realm as well.
Oh no!
They just get magic
this-
smoke puffed.
Is this hell?
Reggie is
No.
trying to explain zip zap zop to you, and then you appear in the realm.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh, so you made it. Wait, we all? What? Okay, still
Hey,
leprechauns
guys.
here.
Leprechaun's here.
Okay,
For all that time trying to keep you out of the well.
Fabrice, why do you sound so weird?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Sorry about that. Hey, did you tell him about the rock guy? The Kraken?
Yeah, so, hey, Leprechaun, these are all my friends. This is Fabrice. This is Ken, as you already
And
met,
that's
and Mrs.
Simo.
Simo. Whoa.
Hello.
Do you guys have a refugee policy, baby, by chance?
You
'Cause
think you could let the islanders from Griffin Island stay here without having to perform
The
plays
whimsy
every
attacks
day?
every day. You know, maybe like at
Yeah.
least a weekly thing.
They're just kind of low on whimsy these days, on account of their island being destroyed.
I'm sorry. I didn't know about what happened to Griffin Island. That's very sad, isn't it? I should be feeling sad, shouldn't I?
Yeah,
Yes.
but the way
Yes,
you're
yes.
saying that is concerning me a little bit, like you're not sad.
I'm trying to remember what sad feels like.
Honestly, it's fine. You don't have to. It kind of sucks.
Jesus, Tom.
I sort of remember hearing about the Kraken a really long time ago. But whatever I remembered about it made me feel really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't
Yeah.
like feeling bad or sad or
Okay. Same.
angry.
But it's important that you do, because there was this guy who said that that if you forget, then the Kraken comes and eats your island.
That's
Destroys
true.
your
You
island.
forgot
You need to
something.
remember the thing. We need you to remember.
Yeah, otherwise he'll kill you.
I didn't forget. I know where the memory is. Because a long time ago, I decided I didn't want to have bad feelings anymore. I just wanted to be happy and have fun all the time. Because
Seems
isn't
so
that
unhealthy.
the best part
Yeah.
about having life?
Okay.
And so I took all the things that made me feel really bad and scared and sad, and I put them away.
Okay, isn't that kind of like forgetting?
Not if I remember
If you can't
where it's hidden.
remember,
I made sure it's somewhere really
Right.
safe. Somewhere that if I ever...
okay, but let me put it like this, right? If you have to remember to take the cake out of the oven in 25 minutes,
I don't think
and
we need
you
to get into
take
all
that
of that
memory
right
and
now.
you set it aside and forget about it, but you remember where you put the memory, you still forgot if it's 25 minutes later.
No,
and the
that's
cake
not how it
burns.
works for me. Don't worry about it.
I think we just take the L on Leprechaun Island, you know? I'm not really worried. If he's not worried about it, I'm not worried about it.
Febreze, I would like nothing more than to agree with you and leave this place. But we gotta find this memory, man. I fell in a well
Okay.
for this.
Okay. So,
All right,
well, we've
where's
been
the
trying to
memory?
remember this really hard. We're trying to get to Dragon Island, but we were really hoping you could help us, especially if you could open that memory, or you could show us where that is, and we could take a look real quick.
Sure, yeah, I can do that if you can get it for me.
Yeah, sure. Where is it?
We're great at fetch quests.
A long time ago, I decided that I didn't want to feel bad or angry or scared or anything like that anymore. And so I took all those bad feelings and all those things that made me have those feelings, and I put them somewhere very safe where no one could ever get to them. I put them right over there. And he turns around and he points to the distance. And you see somehow you didn't notice it before, or maybe it wasn't even there before. Just like a black stone castle rising out of the horizon, dark clouds swirling in the sky above it, thunderclaps and ravens cawing in the distance, a wolf howling.
Guys, look, a dungeon that we'll have to eventually escape.
And
I
you
wonder
can
when we'll
do
do
that
that.
on the next episode of Escape the Dungeon.
Wow,
What a coincidence.
that's crazy.
Thank you for listening to Escape the Dungeon. Escape the Dungeon is created by Dom Brass, Nate Brass, Zach Brass, and Mike Cripps, with editing and original music by Tyler Niddle. If you enjoyed this show, please consider subscribing and leaving a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. To find us on social media, go to Escape the Dungeon Pod facade.com.